Hey, welcome back everyone into another cool UX design and research tool Tuesday. And this Tuesday I have something super exciting to share with you. The tool is called Rotato, like a really fancy mockup app, and where you basically can place your UI designs and make it animate and make it move and make it kind of like a almost cinema 4D representation. And it's super easy to do and super quick. We have a free version and a pro version, so check it out. You can trial it, and it has all the same functionality. And let me just show you the real power it can actually handle. So right off the bat, when you open this tool, you're gonna be able to check these type of devices and artboards, and as you can see, it allows you to preview almost like a template for a specific device. So it could be that you're choosing something like iPhone X, I guess, or something like newer like XS, or you're using something like a simple like Android device here. So you need to pick first and foremost your template. But here is the caveat, because you need to kind of like decide exactly how you want to represent your mockup or your demo. Like I'm gonna pick something like this, I guess, and your design here I created one has to respond to the size of it, and if I drag in, boom, it represents it pretty nicely. And it's something I worked before, and as you can see, there is some discrepancies because of the fonts, but that's Sketch issue. That's not this tool issue. I'm just too lazy to fix it. Now next, what you can do is actually check the background for that mockup. As you can see, you can make it colorful like this. You can also color the device so it reflects a little bit. And from there, you basically can then check different angles if it's like nice or not for you. I think I'm gonna stick to this purple for this demo, but there is flexibility for you to just maybe check like this type of thing, and then recheck of how it would look like. Again, this is just a demo. As you can see, you can make it maybe purple too. I'm just gonna leave it probably purple, or actually no, let's keep it white. I think white looks pretty nice. I'm just checking what about the phone itself, if the reflection should be white too. I think it should. So it's a bit more, because the actual UI is light, so let's keep it that way. Now here I could just make a snapshot, and boom, I have a PNG to export, which is basically the shadows and everything else maybe, but I can basically snapshot it and make screenshots from different angles and make it cool. You can use it for a portfolio or for presentations, for decks, for pitches, you name it, just to make it a bit more punchy, a bit more of that wow factor, what business people talk about. Once that's done, you can also go to animation. And here is where the actual bits is actually awesome. You can make manual animations. You can select what sort of quality you want it at. I'm going to select just 1080p, which is my usual video preference for now at least. And then you can either manually animate it, or you can basically flip it through. I didn't tell you, but you're able to zoom in as well and pan it and kind of drag it around, so you can make that manual animation if you wish and record it, or you can use the predefined ones like so. Pretty cool, isn't it? And if you know what you're doing, you can make like all different mockups to animate differently, and then kind of make a video out of it, because these are just basically demo snippets which look pretty cool. And as you can see on the back side, I have the reflection of something else, so I'm gonna go to lens thing and just select maybe something more realistic, so maybe that scheme. Let me see if that actually changes anything. Yeah, so I don't know if even, because the quality is not really amazing, maybe I'm just gonna keep it white and animate with a white. Well, white is a bit boring. It looks like a clay mockup, but maybe that's what you're looking for, no blame here. What about that? Almost like a photo studio. I like the reflections and kind of like that natural outlook, but maybe that's something I'm looking for, right? To represent my app, to pitch it, to make a video, to make a GIF, let's say in the end, because you can convert that video into GIF, right? Let's see where it takes us to actual end, because once you set up your scene and you tried all the presets, or you made like almost like an animation on your own, Now it's time to export it. So the app has a simple draft capture feature. So if you click on it, and now I'm gonna start playing all these different snippets one by one, let's say. It should ideally be different pages, but you can just tell that I can then, you know, animate different bits and showcase it differently like an app. And once I'm happy with it, let's see, this is my animated bit for my portfolio. I click draft capture, and then I can either export as a GIF for portfolios and use cases, or I can export it as a MOV, which is basically a movie format for Mac. So let me actually export and let's preview and see exactly how it is. So let's say this is my mockup. And since I was switching from preset to preset, all of that got captured one by one. It's basically what you see is what you get. So let's preview if that actually is the case. Look at that. Pretty nifty, right? And all you have to do is just prepare your mockup, and then the presentation layer is the secondary bit, because you can then decide how you want to animate it. And so it's meaningful for you. You know, you can play with the background, with the colors, but you no longer need to rely on Cinema 4D and 3D software. You can make 3D mockups here and animate them and make it really nifty and neat. I think this is really worth attention, especially if you are thinking like the surface presentation layer, because you can do quite a lot of it. It might take a bit to familiarize yourself with the actual tool and how it animates and everything, because as you can see, maybe you want a black background, maybe you want some sort of different animations, because you see I can actually manipulate it as I go. I hope this was useful. I hope you find it cool as I did. And as per usual, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, share with your friend, leave a comment down below if you have any other cool tools I should review and share with other people. And as per usual, I'll see you next time.